Hello. Okay, so it is now nearly 3:30 in the morning and I can't sleep. Okay, so this is due to the whole influx of new energies coming in. Okay, and what I have been getting a lot of downloads, and I've been trying to be very considerate of people's feelings and their belief systems. It's mainly around belief systems. Currently, what we are going through the whole globe is just a mass awakening. Some people would say revelations. Okay, so the what I'm gonna try and do during this video is not attack anyone personally on their belief systems, and I'm gonna try and be non-biased as much as I possibly can, considering everybody's feelings. Okay. Um, So this is just gonna be a random chat, nothing specific that I have in my mind. Just I need to just get this out. With the amount of people waking up, I see, because you have to remember, like, a lot of we don't want to be cocky and pretend like we know it all. And some people are have been awake the whole time; they just never realize it. So now after COVID, I've noticed a lot of people started waking up and uh, not well, okay, after COVID, a few, but then it just started increasing, okay. And now, I guess because it's the year of the dragon, you know, a lot of things are happening and a lot of people are waking up. However, what I have noticed is that even though people are waking up, right, it's good, okay, it's needed, they are being misled. Um, mhm, they being misled heavy duty by what I would say is maybe some people is using the terminology false light. I'm not gonna go there. Okay. The thing is, I just want to make sure that my video gets across to everybody, and it's not like I'm going to be making the one side good and the one side bad, because once you start awakening, okay, and once you go a little bit higher and a little bit higher in consciousness, you will notice that your perspective changes and your viewpoint changes. So when you do wake up, okay, you're gonna be like, it's gonna hit you. Okay. That's usually the awakening process. So there will be some people that's waking up now and some that has already woken up. But that doesn't give anybody the right to bash anyone, to say that their point of view is set in stone and that's just the way it is. Um, and also, the reason why I want to just be neutral about my message is because there's such a thing as timelines, okay? So, timelines are very much real. I know some don't believe in it, but timelines are real, okay? So, it's like you, for example, now choose to believe in Allah, okay, and you choose to believe in God and whatever else. So now you're gonna manifest that. You're gonna end up seeing that because it's your timeline. That's just another aspect to waking up that you have to learn. Now the awakening process is about learning, okay? You have to be humble enough to learn. So humility is required. Hence, when you do wake up, waking up is not so pleasant as everybody thinks it is. Your awakening experience is something that shatters your world, shakes up your world, however you want to phrase it, okay? So everybody has a different experience of waking up. And then after that, you're gonna start reading and researching a lot of things that come to your mind, okay? So getting back to the point. Okay, so these energies that's coming in, it's based on the Schumann's resonance, okay? So the energies are coming in. It's kind of like upgrading everybody's DNA, and people are waking up. that whole part of the DNA is another topic for another day, okay? But my thing is just that right now, I know what it feels like when you're in a space where you are seeking for truth and you don't know who to trust. Fine, okay, so now people are waking up, but what I'm seeing is they are being led by what they call today the false light, and I call them the pigeons, okay? The I can't like say things here because I don't want to get shadow banned, okay? So I'm gonna say this now. My analogies and my references, I will just use words that I don't have to get shadow banned for, okay? The reptilians, draconians, the greys, the Zeta greys, whatever you want to call them, all of them, like for me, they fall in with the geckos. Then you get some of them that are the pigeons. Okay, so there's a reason why we name them the well, yeah, there's a reason why we name them the pigeons and the geckos. Now the geckos are the ones that's actually now leading everyone that's waking up. They are leading them to the false light. Okay, false light. And then you get the geckos, which are like the extreme sportsmen. They just be doing some hectic shit up in here. Anyway, so this is what I'm trying to do is be like non-biased. I don't want to take any sides, political, religious, gender, whatever. You know, I don't want to be a cause for to add to this beast because this is a beast we're fighting. Well, fighting is kind of the wrong word. Anyway, so this beast, it needs to be fed, okay? And the way this beast gets fed is by energy. Because remember, everything is frequency and vibration. Everything is energy, okay? So what they are not interested in money, okay? Money is energy. Money is just it's energy, okay? So they're not interested in that. They don't need money. It's quite obvious. It's a no-brainer. So they need you. And the reason they need you, well, that topic, I don't know how am I going to get that through because everybody's so stuck on what they believe. Anyway, so with the masses waking up and we've got to be so careful with people's belief systems that when you want to teach someone, they have to be humble. Okay, that's what we all learn. When you wake up, you have to be malleable. You have to be willing to learn. Okay, be coachable. And we're not saying follow us and we now the leaders. And no, no, no. Everybody needs some guidance. Okay, so people that's waking up now, they have to be humble to learn. Don't think you know it all. I'm still learning. Everybody else is still learning in this spiritual community. You will see a lot of things happening within the spiritual community, and there will be things that will shock you, enlighten you, lift you up, bring you down. It's just a roller coaster, but you need to be willing to learn. Okay. And there's also something like perspective and respecting people's feelings. So, what I firmly believe in is timelines, okay? So, that is why I don't just blab because everybody has free will. And I believe that timelines are very much real, if you believe it or not. So, I can't just shoot straight and just say, listen, yeah, this, that, because I have to listen first, watch your timeline, okay? Because whatever you believe in, that's you're gonna fall in that timeline. Whatever Tom, Dick, and Harry believes in, they'll fall in that timeline. Okay. So at the end of the day, if you are in my space, which means you're on my timeline. Okay. And I'm young, like I'm learning and I'm there to help the rest learn. Now with these people waking up, everybody's got a podcast, everybody's got a channel, everybody's got something to say. The problem with it is that people are being misled and they have the wrong end of the stick. People have been taught things upside down, back to front, you name it. So there's going to be a lot of unlearning and relearning, and that comes only with humility. That's why you hear them talking about, no, you have to let the ego go, or you have to let yeah, you have to let the ego go. So it gets how can I say? So it can get lonely if you don't have anybody to talk to about this stuff. But then again, if you have family and friends that are with you on the same level, you all can discuss it. But if you don't, it gets pretty lonely. Trust me. I know. Anyway, yeah, I don't want to make this video too short. I'm gonna try and upload as much as I can from now on whenever I get the time, because I also have a life. But guys, this is not something that's all doom and gloom. There's beauty to awakening. There's beauty to the other side. Okay, there is some scary stuff that everybody's gonna have to face eventually, but it's not all without some solace. Okay, so just if and you always gotta know that everything that you're learning and coming across is for a reason. It's for a reason, and if you just sit still with yourself and you pay attention to your surroundings and your everyday life and the things that's happening in your life, you will find the answer. The answer will just show itself. And yeah, then you get people out here that's genuine and people out here that will just use you. And I'm talking about in the spiritual sense now. So anyway, guys, like, yeah, I'll be making some videos trying to help everybody still, because I wanted to actually like close this whole thing down. I didn't want to do this work anymore. I started getting now really fed up with this nonsense, because the thing is, I can see how people are being misled, and it's really like getting under my skin. Nobody's really helping people. I just want to help the average Joe, people that's normal, like not the rich or whatever. I don't want to even go there, because it's not like rich people are bad people, or poor people are good people or bad people. The truth of the matter is that once I start explaining and going full blast on this thing, there is no good and bad. That's the fucked up part. There is no good and bad. There is no right and wrong. Okay? There is just the now. There is just the now, and it's all perception. Okay? This is all thing, it's an illusion. It took me a while to understand that, but yeah, I only started understanding this whole thing about last year, about it being an illusion. And my spiritual journey has been quite a ride. However, anyway, guys, I really would love to talk further, but there's so much running through my head and it can't just come out. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. Love from Melissa. Love. And remember, everything you need to know is within yourself. Always.